Welcome to CFO Squared, hosted by Carl Baker, with Baker's CFO Advisory conversations for business owners focused on growth, structure, cash flow, and building stronger businesses. Today's episode starts now.
That we've suggested is the sales or customer service, customer support. Third, marketing support. What does this person handle? Social media and content to help with fostering the pipeline for, I use a phrase, setting up that lead generation vacuum cleaner such that your brand is sucking clientele, customers, prospective customers into the front door, metaphorically or in reality. So email marketing, lead generation, obviously all of these things will contribute to that marketing engine, which leads to prospective leads, which leads to price quotes going out, which leads then to yeses happening, which leads to new business, which leads to a need for staffing to complete the customer service. All of these things come from having an effective process here. If you're doing it all, you're going to be limited because we've been talking about these other things that also have to happen. So as you're leveraging, you're building this pyramid that will help you scale your business, and you'll start to spend your time in a different way. I've alluded to it earlier, and I'll mention it now. When should you hire each role? Well, I have two responses to that. Number one is now. When should I hire? Now. If you are a business owner and you have aspirations for growth, I think the sooner you get accustomed to this leveraging, the better it will be for you. So hire somebody now. Find something that you can do, and we're going to talk about that. But find a way to start this process of leveraging. If you need to take baby steps, do it, but do it now. The other answer I would say is when you have that question pop in your mind, when should you hire each role? Well, how much pain are you experiencing in these various areas? Think about as you navigate through all these tasks, put them into buckets. I use the EOS organization chart, the entrepreneurial operating system, to articulate that. You have the visionary, operations below that. You have customer service, finance, sales, marketing, and I think that's it. Finance, HR, hiring. That's the other one. So you've got all these different components to the business, and you might be doing them all right now, but you're wearing different hats. You might be in the finance hat one moment. You might be in the customer service hat one moment. You might be in the sales hat, but you're navigating through these different buckets. So think about the different buckets. Where is your pain, and how much pain can you tolerate? Are you doing work at midnight? Does that bother you? If you leveraged your time, could you stop working earlier? So as we navigate through this, when daily tasks overwhelm you, think about that being a good leading indicator that some administrative things could be leveraged. Are leads not converting? You know the sales are out there, but your conversion to new customers aren't happening fast enough. Maybe that's a leading indicator. When growth depends on visibility and you don't think that following is growing fast enough, that might be a leading indicator. And you're going to have to prioritize these, possibly. Maybe you can do all three, but maybe you just need to take some baby steps and prioritize. So think about that. We're going to spend a couple slides talking about hiring mistakes and things along that line. Hiring too late. So I can't impress upon you enough the concept, especially if you're wanting to grow, if you're wanting to handle your work life differently and spend your time differently, doing this sooner rather than later is very important. Avoiding the burnout stage. Burnout is real, and it can happen, and it will impact your career potentially. It will impact the way you're earning your living. Hiring without clear roles. So if you just say, come in and start working on this, there are going to be problems. If there are not systems in place, if there are not policies and procedures memorialized, if there are not good job descriptions that are real, that are not just AI generated that you haven't looked at, but are real. Are the job descriptions real? Are the expectations well established, documented, measurable? Are those things replicatable as we add new staff? Do we have a good onboarding process? Those things, and we've talked about systems in place, and here is why. If you're repeating tasks over and over, somebody needs to know how to do that. It may seem natural to you. I've had that temptation. It just seems natural. Of course, if you're doing this, you're going to go from step A to B to C. Of course.
Thanks for listening to CFO Squared, hosted by Carl Baker with Baker CFO Advisory. If you found this episode valuable, be sure to subscribe and share it with someone who would benefit from the conversation. We'll see you in the next episode.